I stumbled upon a flyer where they are saying now they are going to be doing a conference starting tomorrow up to Friday. And this conference or this meeting is titled The Sabbath Day in the New and Old Testament. Its origin, is it binding today? They now called Dr. W. Mbiriri, Pastor E. Madzorera, Pastor F. Mbira, and Dr. O. Mudzengi. They are now saying it's by public request. The conference is starting at 6:30 p.m. up to 8 p.m. It's happening at Seventh Day Mandara Church in Harare. I can assure you, believers, the SDA did not have this program. It was started as a damage control.
Yes.
And I find that there is unsettledness and turmoil in the structures of the SDA church because of our debating with Evangelist Marufu. I've got a couple of things to say. The first one is that this is shameful. This is shameful. We had always been saying, don't bring us a pony. Bring us the king or the queen of the chessboard.
Yes, the alpha male.
The alpha male. They refused. They sent us Marufu. Instead of bringing Dr. Mbiriri to me for a debate.
Yes.
They don't want to debate with the Chiwenga. They are going to discuss it amongst themselves. Is that not cowardice, Pastor Chuma?
It is, yes.
So my first issue is that I'm challenging the top doctrinal authorities of the SDA to another debate. Dr. Mbiriri or Dr. Mudzengi or Professor, whoever, bring your PhD to a debate with Chiwenga. You don't need to do some containment within your structures. What they are trying to do, Bishop Mautse, is that there have been a lot of questions raised by our debate.
Right.
First of all, we rubbished Mrs. Ellen White's literary prowess. She was prided for many years in Africa as an author of very inspired books concerning theological subjects, the Great Controversy, the Spirit of Prophecy, and so forth. But in the USA and in Europe, Mrs. Ellen White has been exposed for the past 100 years. It is well established that much of what she said were revelations from an angel or from God. She was stealing academic content from books that were written by people who were either around her or that were in the USA, in the Christian fraternity for that time. Mr. James White, is that right?
Yes.
Her husband, he plagiarized another book. And when the plagiarism was discovered, he discontinued the book, and then the woman incorporated the contents of that plagiarized book into the Great Controversy of the 1880s. So we know very well that this information was not well known in Africa. In Zimbabwe, people read Mrs. Ellen White's books.
Yes.
They do not know that Mrs. Ellen White committed academic fraud, plagiarizing intellectual and copyrighted books for her own religious, selfish desires. So when she said she saw something, what she meant is she copied something. And so this is a loophole that we created on Friday. And people are now saying, is it true that Mr. Marufu's doctrinal position that was exposed by Apostle Chiwenga, which he borrowed from Mrs. Ellen White's book, is also a product of academic fraud. There is unsettled, a level of unsettledness, and there is confusion amongst the SDA members. So the SDA must convene an ad hoc conference so that they may not lose as many members as they would lose if they don't do that. It is a natural response, of course. They might want to do that, but what is actually embarrassing is that they know where the bleeding started. They don't want to come to us for a debate. They want to do a conference amongst themselves. There are no new scriptures which these four people are going to discover.
No.
All the scriptures that Evangelist Marufu opened on Friday,
Yes.
those are the SDA scriptures.
Yes. Yes.
So I'm challenging the best of debaters and theologians and apologists of the SDA Church to another debate. Bring me Dr. Mbiriri, bring me Dr. Mudzengi to a debate. If he is not the best, bring me the best. Let's discuss the same matter, the Sabbath day observance in the New Testament.
Yes.
Elder Machando and Marufu are not different, in my opinion. The man has no clue about doctrinal issues. He's a moralist. The prominence of Elder Machando is about teaching morals in the SDA Church. That is not a doctrine. Anybody can say people must be decent in the society.
Yes.
They must be decent in the family. We also do that here, but that's not the doctrine.
Yes.
The doctrine is a superior level, Baba. Morality is a product of doctrine.
Yes.
Saka utaura zvevana usati waroora. Dakuti vana 4 une mukadzi here. So before we talk about moralism, we must examine the doctrine.
Yes.
Because holiness is a fruit of righteousness.
Amen.
Righteousness is a byproduct of a doctrine.
Yes.
You understand?
Steve Harvey can teach morality.
Steve Harvey can do that. Sabuku can do that. Mai Chisamba teaches morality, but she is not a preacher. So Elder Machando is not an elder in a doctrinal sense. He's a village elder, in my opinion. Bring me a doctrinal authority. If he comes right now and says he wants to debate with me, I will not agree to that. I haven't heard a doctrinal argument from Elder Machando ever since he started talking. I have never had a doctrinal argument. So it's a challenge. I'm willing to do another debate with an SDA theologian.
All right.
Bring your best. If you have someone from Harvard School of Theology, bring him.
Yes.
We are here.
Am I in the, when you're talking about Ellen White, I've got a quotation here, very, very interesting quotation from the Ellen White's book called Selected Messages, Book 1, page 27. And it says here, in these letters which I write in the testimonies I bear, I am presenting to you that which the Lord has presented to me. I do not write one article in the paper expressing merely my own ideas. They are what God has opened before me in the vision, the precious rays of light shining from the throne. And in the debate, during that debate, this was proven to be wrong because she actually plagiarized from Jane Andrews, the statement which...
Yes. So she says these are the precious rays of light from the throne of God.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And yet she's using the midnight lights to copy and paste from J.N. Andrews' books and other writers.
She lied, and she's the founder of a church.
And you can't lie that you got a revelation from God when you copied from somebody's intellectual work.